It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And guys, for the Grizzlies, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the Finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet. They have to be one of the favorites as long as they keep that roster intact.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We're going to have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Dallas Mavericks. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Bogut, and it's Lambert at the point. Stevenson kicks to Conley from downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
2 of the top teams in their respective conferences, guys. You want to be at your best against top-caliber competition.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and both free throws good for LeBron. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Stevenson kicks to Johnson. The shot by Randolph. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Here's Bogut. No good. Some solid defense from Randolph. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Stevenson kicks to Johnson. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. And he gets it to go. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
James in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis leading by 3. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Conley kicks to Stevenson. Passes it to Randall. Tucker with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Conley with a wide open look. Again, Conley missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And James with the basket on the assist by Freak. James has got 5 points so far.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And it's Conley penetrating. Nobody near Stevenson. Love grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Freak missing.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Pass to Randolph. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here now a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the three. Number 1, Kevin Love.
And maybe most of the time a coach doesn't want to see his center or power forward drifting away from the hoop, but that's not the case with him.
It most certainly is not. I mean, when your three-point shot is that reliable and that lethal, I mean, you have to use it if you've got a guy on your team that can shoot it like that. Maybe they sacrifice some size in the paint when he goes outside, but they're usually 3 points richer because of it.
Johnson the screen. Kicks it to Stevenson. Inside, here's Meeks. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Hickson passes to Lambert. Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Meeks. Hickson a screen. Fry dishes to Hickson. They now take the lead.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Stevenson outside. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Meeks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sloan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Stevenson. Now here's Hickson. That's good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Stevenson. No good. And forward jams his way back into the league after some stints abroad.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed. Some changes for Memphis. James Johnson's checked in for Green. Lance Stevenson comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Mike Conley. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Cleveland. Freak comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Stevenson outside. The feed to Meeks. Wright sets a screen. Sloan misses the 3.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And that one's good. Stevenson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Pass to Sloan. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Sloan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
In the corner, Irving with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Bogut. Cans the shot from the wing. Bogut's got his first bucket of the night.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
There's the dish to Meeks. Feeds to Stevenson. He kicks it to Sloan. Stevenson, a screen on Irving. Fires the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line, and as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Irving. Dishes to Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for Freak.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so long. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wright. Johnson comes in for P.J. Tucker. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Mike Conley. Johnson is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Green in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Green, the screen. Johnson, the pass to Sloan. They kick it out to Green. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Here's Lambert. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Sloan. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Meeks. Green, the screen. The Grizzlies with another miss. Gets it to fall from the right block. Green's got his first 2 points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Sloan. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
No good with the triple. Cleveland leading by 17. Now here's Shumpert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shumpert's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Sloan kicks to Johnson. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 7 points. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Fry dishes to Freak. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Over to the wing. There's the pick. Pass to Johnson. Green, the screen. Clock at 6. Kicks to Meeks. Memphis moving that ball around. Randolph can't hit. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Shumpert passes to Lambert. No luck, they battle on the glass, but could not. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Randolph. Jody Meeks comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Donald Sloan sub in for Lance Stevenson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
On the court for Cleveland, Lambert, he's in at point guard. Hickson is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward position. And it's Freak missing. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's...
All right, now. What's up, girl?
Thank you, Kip.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet, LeBron James.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down.
For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never
but
wear
the
makeup
of a championship team.
However,
Number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan, I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaqnology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaqnologies. Mm-hmm. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Hope you've been practicing, man.
Always. You'll see tonight.
I don't doubt it, but I'll be the one putting on the real show.
Yeah, 9 to 5 and everything, everybody. You better start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level.
Always a talker, freak. See you out there, man.
The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland. And, of course, Wilson is checked in, and it's Booker in for Michael Beasley. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Bogut. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for LeBron. And Freak subbed in for Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland, Lambert, he's in at shooting guard. Hickson is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. They now take the lead.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Irving with it. 9-point game his last outing. And Capella sends it back. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Houston making a switch here. Brewers checked in. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 1. Lambert the pass to Dellavedova. And Freak throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Brewer's shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Harris outside. Here's Booker. Here's Capella. It's deflected. Freak with it. Harris is there. And a wide open look for Freak. And the wing jumper offline. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
Henry Sims is checked in for Capella. Outside jumper. Down low and stolen by Harris. And oh, here we go with Brewer. Nobody back. Finished off the break.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. They get Devin Harris. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the feed to Brewer. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Hickson, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Harris kicks to Booker. Dishes it to Sims. Pass to Harris. To the middle. Brewer, good.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Now, Freak. And down it goes just as the clock hit 0.
How about the timing? An unbelievable touch on that one.
Those are the ingredients you need for the recipe of buzzer-beating magic.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but it's an interesting concept at Dwight. So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and Trevor Ariza subbed in for Wilson Chandler. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Bogut. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love, and Freak subbed in for Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland, Lambert in at 2-guard. Amon Shumpert is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Irving at point guard. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped 14 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
And a strong finish with two hands.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Inside, here's LeBron. Soft touch off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
It's Harden with the drive. Ariza has the open look. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Cleveland leading by 12.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Irving. He has 7 from the baseline. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
They set the pick. Harris kicks to Capella. Here's the teardrop. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. Irving against Harris. Here's Lambert. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Harden outside. Here's Ariza. Ariza with another miss. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Freak. And so that's the end of the first half.
Well, James, throughout the...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Houston making some changes. Henry Sims has checked in for Howard. Trevor Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Harris. And then for Cleveland, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Bogut. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for LeBron. And Freak subbed in for Irvin. We've got Henry Sims, Harden out there with Corey Brewer. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Booker in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Brewer's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Freak dishes to Love. Hickson passes to Dellavedova. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lambert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 15 points for Freak. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here's Brewer. D right on him. Chandler kicks to Harden. Buries it from 3-point range. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Rockets. Expanding his range. And it's Freak missing. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Harden outside. The dish to Sims. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Here's Lambert. James Harden with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Dellavedova dishes to Freak. It's a pick by Love. Freak kicks to Smith. Love the pass to Lambert. To the wing right side. It's a pick by Love. Passes it to Lambert. Love dishes to Hickson. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. James Harden, number 1.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to call him a true 2 guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and Trevor Ariza subbed in for Wilson Chandler.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up about 24 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
LeBron's checked in for J.J. Hickson. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Harris has checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Fry. Here is Harden. 17 points in the game. The stupendous finish in traffic. Harden's got 19 points.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Lambert, the pass to James. The pass to Love. Feeds it to Freak. Love outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. Lambert. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Lambert in at shooting guard. Channing Frye out there with LeBron James. Then there's Irving. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
To the inside, Lambert takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Harden kicks to Harris. Howard against Bogut. Pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ariza outside. They set the pick. Second chance shot. Here's Sims. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Ariza with it. Out defended by Freak. From deep. Ariza no up.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
He dishes it to Freak. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Love has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. The shot by Chandler wide open. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers now. Kicks it to Freak. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Ariza.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew, he caught the scoring bug.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed.